Welcome to JOW episode 108. We are about to kick things off here tonight at this very special date time for JOW. It will be a one-on-one match between Ryan Warzone and AJ Adams. Chalice and myself will be ringside for this matchup. We have a very big show for you tonight. Our main event, the Landmark Championship, will be on the line as well. But let's get things kicked off right now. Coming down first to the ring is AJ Adams. How is everyone doing as we get this thing going, as everybody enters the chat? How are you doing? How's your week been? How's your night been? It's about to get a whole lot better because AJ Adams is in action.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jackson. Oh, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 248 pounds, AJ Adams.
AJ Adams clapping his way down to the ring. He's already gone one-on-one with one half of the tag team champions in Chalice. Tonight he goes against the other half after Ryan Warzone challenged AJ Adams to this matchup tonight. Will that challenge work out for Mr. Warzone? Or will it be enough for AJ Adams to grab and punish Ryan Warzone to get a victory here tonight to kick things off? Like I mentioned tonight, the Landmark Championship is on the line. This is a week after our last show, where we had a lot of change.
Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 260 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Ryan Warlord.
Last week we had a lot of change where we would see Tony Satura lose her championship. Now elimination three-way. She lost it in that match against Kelsey Israel, but the lady who left champion was Elizabeth Griffin. It didn't last long, however, because in the actual main event of the night, the cash-in, Natasha cashes in on Elizabeth Griffin, becoming your brand new women's champion. Natasha will be in action tonight against Kelsey Israel, plus much more. But right now we're looking at one half of the tag team champions. We're looking at Ryan Warzone. Can he get a victory over AJ Adams? This is also the final show before our Royal Kingdom Tournament pay-per-view event Thursday, right here on YouTube. We're kicking this one off. AJ Adams has him up on the shoulders. That big shot to the face. Taking down Warzone. And now on the top, no. Seeing Warzone move, he was able to... he might have been going for like some sort of a frog splash maybe. Or a knees tackle. But he was able to save himself. I am out here doing a live commentary, dusting off the suit as you can see outside of the ring. And oh... gotta duck the head as Ryan Warzone climbs right next to me. Get a close look here as Ryan Warzone fucks it up. He missed it completely. Wasn't even close. And that is why he has no chance going against my associate here tonight. However, going for the pin, no. Without any shock, without any surprise, AJ gets out of that one in a hurry. Now on the top, a frog splash once again. 1, 2. No. Out at 2 is AJ. No worry in my eyes quite yet. No worry in AJ Adams' eyes either. He's here to punish half of the tag team champions. He's here to punish Ryan Warzone. He's here to get himself back to the top. And hey, Warzone, come over here. I have something to tell you, Mr. Warzone. And look at that. The brain of Mr. Adams coming into play. Look at that beautiful knee right into the face of the blue-headed freak Birdo. Warzone has been... Oh, but look at this. 1. Almost had that match won. Off the neckbreaker. And now a beautiful moonsault. Of course, Mr. Warzone, very unprofessionally, been walking around like a madman backstage with lead pipes and whatever else he's been carrying around, looking for my associate. Rope break. Unfortunate right there. Look at this DT. But he's been walking around with weapons in hand backstage, making this an unsafe work environment. AJ Adams is about to punish people like Mr. Warzone. Because Ryan Warzone is the type of person we are trying to get rid of in this community. Running around, causing violence here, there, and everywhere. But look at that busting open the face. That is exactly what AJ Adams is all about. He's not going to allow people with pipes backstage. He's not going to allow people jumping the barricade after his matches to stop him from achieving greatness and helping out this community as a whole. Our current tag team champions have tried to do just that. Stop this positive change for the community. They've called us a cult, but that is not what we are. We are just a group of people trying to make this a better place. And unfortunately, we have to cause some damage, some punishment to do so. Right now on the outside, count of 3. We're on Warzone. Shopping AJ Adams all over the place. Shalisel trying to get involved because that is what he is all about. He's not here to make this community a better place. He's here to drag it further down under. And now Ryan was trying to put this one away. I don't know about that one. AJ Adams still has a lot of fight left in him. Trying to get a one-wing angel, I think, there. Not working out for Warzone. But now, maybe look for that Falcon Arrow. And I'm going to go get a closer look over here. Wait, ref! Ref isn't doing his job. I was trying to talk to the referee, and he's ignoring his boss. He'll be hearing about that later. Coup de grace. Come on, Adams, you can get out of it. 1. Yeah, that's right. That is AJ Adams kicking out of the coup de grace. At 1, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Adams is not here to take a defeat. He's taken enough of those as of late. He's here to finally get himself to the top of the rankings. 1. Out at 1 is Warzone. But Mr. Adams does not have any concern. We know what Ryan Warzone is capable of. Future shock DDT. 2, 3. No! But I have a nice little present for Mr. Adams to use in the ring if he feels so inclined. 1, 2. And there is no shame if he wants to use that little gift I gifted to him. I mean, this guy's been threatening AJ Adams all week long. Trying to hunt him down backstage. like a madman. 1, 2, so close yet again. Just one. Hey, right, what are you doing? That is my gift to Miss. Oh my god, this referee. Running power slam once again. He doesn't need a chair. He's already busted open the face of Orion Warzone. Why use the chair? Look at this Northern Lights suplex. No sweat to AJ Adams. He can get out of that easy as cake. Watch this kick out right here. 1. Right there at 2. Northern Lights isn't going to put down the Punisher. The Punisher is going to put down the Punish. No, not us. Damn it. Come on, Adams. That's right. Right there. Brushing it off. Yeah. Some people would have counted Adams out right there. Not me, not Adams. Because I and Adams know what he's capable of. Hey, Warzone. Wait, maybe try him with a spear. That actually works. I guess he took my advice. Well, that was a great showing for Mr. Adams. Unfortunately, another loss on the record. Ryan Warzone will not be forgetting this fight. He's busted, he's bloody. And he is standing tall after hitting that spear that ended the night. What is this? Oh, there's my other associate, Mr. Frankie, owner of... Hey, what the hell? It's that dude again that jumped the barricade, this son of a bitch. This guy has been causing my associates so much... What the hell? What? Can we get security back here, please? First, my referees aren't doing their job, and now my security are nowhere to be found. We've got one cameraman on this. How has he gone backstage? That is a private backstage. Come on, Frankie. You can... Frankie got blindsided. This dude was hiding out behind the ambulance. Frankie entered the building. Come on, Frankie. Get your hands up. Block this. There you go, Frankie. Come on, you can deal with this guy. No, no. God. Whoever this guy is, I don't know why we're still showing this. Assaulting members of our locker room. First AJ and now Frankie. Well, we are still on the hunt to find out who that is. Once we find out, we will be finding whoever that guy is. These attacks on our locker room are not acceptable. But moving on, next up, it is Zade taking on Daniel Holmes. Both of these guys competing in the Battle Royal last week. Neither of them coming up with a victory, however. Was it Battle Royal? No. Hold on. No, Daniel was a part of that three-way. But Zade was a part of the Battle Royal. Tonight they go one-on-one. And it's time. It's your favorite time of the night where we count with Zade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He's a high level of
The
education.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jordan. Weighing in at 240 pounds, the specialist.
He certainly is. Him counting to 8 makes him a whole lot smarter than whoever the guy in the sweatshirt, the hooded freak backstage attacking our guys, attacking my associates. Plus, whoever that guy was, causing some graffiti last week. But I don't want to talk about that guy anymore. Our people are working on finding out the identity of this guy. He's been wearing a mask, but we've got somewhat of a look at him.
And his opponent from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Daniel Holmes.
And whoever that guy is, once we find out who you are, you will be banned for life from JOW. And we will... Why are you spitting through your mask again? I went through this, Holmes. Well, last week with Alex Hart went on a whole thing about you spitting through your mask. It defeats the purpose. Yet you're doing it again. Speaking of low education, we have Daniel Holmes taking on Zade Salon. One of those must have been right. He can't get mad at me for saying his name wrong now. Big brain move. Block that shot, did Holmes. Holmes maybe spinning through his mask, but he's very gifted in the ring. Both these guys, this should shape up to be a very good match. Very similar in style. Technical, they love to toss people around, they love to do those strikes. Holmes a master of the knee. 1, 2, almost. Got the 2 count at least. Did Zade. Zade allows Daniel to get back to his feet. And at a big suplex. Was it gonna hold on to the leg for the pin, but I think he seen it was a little too close to the rope. His legs were on the rope. So Zade using that smarts to keep this one going. Belly to belly on the outside. You think a belly to belly hurts inside the ring? Try taking one outside the ring. And look. Just dropping him on the floor. 3 count. Holmes says, I'm going to do this inside the 4 ropes. Zade says, nah. And Daniel replies with a toe play. Diving over the ropes. He says, fine, you want to do this on the outside? I'll take this to the outside. Holmes knows what to do with no rules in play. He's had so many matches where no rules have been in play. As your world champion, a former 5-star wrestling champion as well. Is it 3-time world champion now? 3 or 2-time for sure. I should check. Technically, your first ever world champion, not counting the first JOW champion, Will O'Connor. Missed that neck breaker, unfortunately. Did Holmes. But Zade taking control of that. A knee strike. But a missed elbow drop. Holmes has a chance to get back in this with a jab. Right to the face of Zade. Tossing Zade into the corner. And a big forearm strike. To get Zade back into this. Back into control. Into the pinfall attempt. 1. Out 1. But what's he setting up here? Forearm strike. Into the corner. And what is he looking to do here? Locking the arm over the ropes. He's looking to just snap the arm right on off of Daniel Holmes. But look at this. What an innovative clothesline from Daniel and his sister Abigail. Switchblade inspired. Almost got him the victory, but not quite. Have to put down Zade tonight. Not yet, anyways. And now, spiked knee lands. 1, 2, 3. Blade Runner. Then that spiked golden knee planted into the chest. And that was enough to give Daniel Holmes the victory here tonight against Zade. Salish. See if you play. Bonjour. And good night. Daniel coming out on top. Gets himself a victory. Trying to climb back to the title picture like he was back as the most dominant man in JOW. If he can keep getting these kind of wins, he will get right on back to that position very, very soon. But the action does not stop there. We've got more and more to come. And up next is Chandler once again coming out to the ring for the second time in the night, taking on DZ of SWO. Anytime now. Sometime today would be nice. There we go. Here are SWO, the former 3-time tag team champions. DZ, a 1-time champ. Jesse, 3-time.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jesse from New York, weighing in at 200 pounds, DZ.
Two veterans making their way down to the ring. You can see that crown on Jesse's head. He may call himself a king, but he is no official king. However, you have a chance, you have an opportunity to become the official king of JOW. Next Thursday, this Thursday, technically, it will be the Royal Kingdom Tournament right here on YouTube. You don't want to miss that. And you don't want to miss that opportunity. All you have to do, tweet out your promo, tweet out your royal proposition on why you deserve to be king. Use the hashtag JOWRKT, and you are officially a possible participant in that tournament. Here is one half of the tag team champs.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ryan Warlord from New York, weighing in at 254 pounds. One half of the tag team champions, the future Chandler.
Ryan Warzone, only a couple minutes after that match where he was busted right on open. A very physical opening contest we just witnessed not very long ago. But he has made his way down to the ring to be sat in the corner, ringside for his partner Chandler's match. Hopefully he's got the blood, some of that blood off of his face. Hopefully he's not too busted open. Hopefully he can stand on his own 2 feet. But he's a tough guy. The toughest guy we have in JOW, very possibly. So I'm sure he'll be fine. Chandler still, on the other hand, has a very tough challenge going against the veteran DZ. He was a former tag team champion. The man that Chandler defeated to become tag team champion. And Ryan Warzone said to the SWO anytime they want it, they've got a rematch. Ryan Warzone has proven to defend those titles anytime somebody steps up. Maybe SWO after tonight will be next in line for their rematch. It is pretty much an open slate for any tag team to find out who is next in line for those tag titles. Last week we're gonna see it was Architect and King Ninja taking on the team chosen by Chancellor and James Rage. Chance and Rage came up on top, which means that Architect and King Ninja will not be receiving that tag team title opportunity. At the same time, Chandler came up short to Malik Robinson. Chandler will not be receiving the World Championship opportunity. But he's got his own title around his waist. Not currently, but as we just seen moments ago, he's one half of the tag team champs. And tonight, he's got to be focused on DZ. If he's not, the veteran's going to take control of that. He's going to get a victory here tonight. And what a singles victory would be for DZ if he can defeat Chandler. Right now, perched on the top. And look at that. Smashing in the face. And repeated stomps into the chest of Chandler. Chandler getting back on top. And now he's looking himself to go to the top rope. What's he looking for there? A flipping leg drop. Not a moonsault. But look at these. Chops, kicks from DZ. Another chop sits down. Chandler. Tossed outside the ring. And this is not good. Look at the double stomp into the midsection. Chop. You can hear that one. All the way from the commentary booth, I heard that chop. And now biting the fingers. Right through the mask. Good strategy. Don't have to worry about the germ-filled hands of Chandler if you're wearing a mask while biting the fingers. I don't know. Chandler just doesn't strike me as someone who washes their hands after taking number 2. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But right now, Chandler, look at that. A little swerve in on the face of DZ. Count of 6. As he stomps the fingers, stomps the digits of DZ. Breaking the count, but got caught on his way out. Tossed right back into the ring. Forearm strike. And lifted up, planted down. That might be all. 1, 2, 3. DZ with a very important and impressive victory over one half of the tag team champions. That may very well give him a tag team title opportunity. Him and Jesse down the line. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But for tonight, DZ gets his first singles victory of the year, I believe. I believe this is his first singles matchup of the year. So very, very important and impressive. But up next, Corey, who just coming fresh off of a return, goes one-on-one with the also returning Alex Hart. Alex Hart returned last week on commentary. Joined Architect on commentary last week. Tonight he steps in the JOW ring for the first time in months.
Test is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia. Weighing in at 225 pounds. The Nightmare, Corey!
Our crowd makes very interesting noises, don't they? I've noticed that throughout the past couple weeks. But it is Corey, the cap wearing Green Machine himself. Not good anymore. The lights have gone black and white.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Weighing in at 163 pounds. The Snake, Alex Hart.
It has been since January since we have last seen Alex Hart. He lost that World Championship, took a hiatus after losing to Architect. We haven't seen him since. Until right here, right now, making his way down to the ring for the first time in 5 months, I believe. I didn't do the math, but off the top of my head, that was 5 months ago. I'm not going to do the math, because I don't feel like it. But he still got the face paint. He's still got the fighting spirit. And he's still got that fire underneath him that can take him right to the top. We've seen it happen before. Can he make his way back to the world title picture? Can he make it to the main event scene? It will all start. It will all begin if he can defeat the veteran Corey tonight. No cap. And right out of the gates, look at the striking ability from Alex Hart. I believe in the past couple of months, both these guys may have lost some weight. Maybe have changed their moveset a little bit. Maybe have trained in some different areas to further how they work in the ring. Further their abilities. Now look at that. An insecurity using Corey's knee to his advantage. Now on the top of the ropes. Flying into the senton. 1, 2, 3. Almost at 1 right there. What an early victory that would be for the former world champion. Now look at that split main moonsault, but no. Corey moves out of the way. That is why he's a veteran. That is why he's a first ever Glory Royal winner. And look at that. Just maybe a little too many flips. Just missed where he was going for. And a pile driver. Plants Corey right on the top of the cap. Stomping the hand, stomping the hands of Corey. This is not Corey just trying to get some room, but not for long, because Tope Suicida from Alex Hart. The crowd are saying this is awesome. They are here for seeing Alex Hart compete for the first time in 5 months. We've got this thing back on the outside of the ring, which I don't know who that benefits. Right now, it's certainly benefiting Alex Hart as he stomps the pinky of Corey. And now twists the hand, twists it more, and snaps the fingers. That hand of Corey isn't going to be working too good tonight. Oh, look at that suplex. The big shot there from Corey. Ducked, but got it the second time around. Corey looking to get himself back into the ring. Back into the squared circle. Alex joining him, but getting hoisted up. And now a knee. Set into the knee of Corey, and look at that lariat. Turning Alex Hart inside out. Slingshot, oh, boop. That's a new official name for that move. And you might get the victory off of it. 1, 2, not quite a 3. Corey's thinking, what does he need to do? He got that slingshot, boopa doopa doop. But was that enough for the 3 count? But this might be knee strike. A knee strike that would make Daniel Holmes proud. And now the frog splash into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Shoulder was up last second for Alex Hart. And face first into the pin. Center of the ring. No! Alex Hart kicks out once again. Stomping the elbow, trying to break that hand, breaking the arm. What will it take to put down the former world champion? What will it take to put down Corey? Both these guys showing the fight they have, but that DDT busting open the face painted heart. But no, dodging it, stunner. Big punch, big roundhouse kick into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No! Again kicking out. Alex Hart doesn't know what he has to do. This is his first match back in 5 months. He's been limited in where he's been competing, but the frog splash, he hasn't missed a beat. He's putting on a great match here against Corey. And now a cross body on the spine. Looking for the finish. Roundhouse, ducked, jab, drop kick. Just needs to get him in the center of the ring. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Alex Hart. How? How is he still in this one? He got sent into the knee of Corey. And now Corey's setting something big up. Coming behind, dropping him down one last time. 2, 3. What a match. What a victory for Corey. And look at the brutality done to the face of Alex Hart. You can see when Alex Hart made his entrance to this match, that was a straight white face painted face. But you can see the red mixed in there now. The busted open and bloody face of Alex Hart. And in the end, Corey coming out on top with the victory. His first victory back since his return in JOW, since being released at the end of last season.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Corey!
The Nightmare comes out on top, and the cap never even left the top of his head. What a classic, what a clinic, what a matchup. But nah. We aren't done yet. This is only the first half And right now it's time for El Gamo to take on James Meadow one-on-one for the first time in their JOW careers. The man with the mask about to make his way down to the ring. El Gamo. He's undefeated in both singles and tag team competition since debuting here in JOW. And he wants to keep that going. 4-0 record hangs in the balance for El Gamo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 257 pounds, El Numero Uno.
One knee pad, maybe a little discolored, but that's fine. I'm sure you have never noticed that. I never noticed it until Gamo noticed it. But now I'm going to tell it to all of you, so it's the only thing you can notice when you look at El Gamo. One knee pad's just a little bit gray compared to the other. You know what's not gray? You know what's not down bad? I don't know what I'm talking about, but it is James Meadow. He's wearing his toque, which is actually gray. Maybe that's a shot at Gamo. Certainly is, without a doubt.
Minnesota, weighing in at 272 pounds, James Malcolm.
He's just wearing that toque. Or sorry, do you guys call it toques in America? Or are they beanies? I'm going to call it toque because that's the real name for it. On that toque, it is gray. I believe that is a shot at Gamo. It's not like he wears that every week. Certainly not. That is just a little fuel to the fire, for sure. The Grease Master, James Meadow, the Catering Eater, the Husky Beater. Tonight he's looking to add Gamo to the list of his opponent he's been able to defeat. I believe Gamo may be the highest ranked singles competitor who is not a champion. He's undefeated. Which, if he can get a win against Meadow here tonight, that may put him in the #1 contest position for Architect's World Championship. That would be a very interesting match. Architect seeming undefeatable, same as Gamo. But James Meadow, he wants that shot. He's been near the top of the rankings for weeks, but he's never gotten a chance to become world champion quite yet, one-on-one. He wants to receive that chance. He wants to receive it at the expense of Gamo, this masked green machine. As he climbs to the top of the ropes, elbow, a drop, and a moonsault from the standing position. Stomp it down on the elbow. And with the submission horn locked in, will Gamo tap early on, or will he get out of it? He gets out of it, slides his way out. Picks up Gamo. Puts them down, and a knee strike into the back of the head. Meadow climbing to the top of the ropes. And a frog splash. He lies, he cheats, he steals, and he's about to steal a victory. 1, 2, 3. No! Gamo's not giving up that easily. That's one thing we've learned through his JOW career so far. He's wild. He's got a lion inside, and now he's getting dropped on the neck, but close to the ropes. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was Meadows' mistake. But look at that, the power advantage going to Meadow in this one. Just dragging around, tossing around Gamo wherever he wants him to go. Gamo missed the super kick. It was dodged, it was ducked. But now, gets his way out of that one more time, and now lifts himself up. D, a D, a T. 1. No, only 1 count for the DDT. Smooth salt. And now he's going to the upper ropes. He can fly, he can soar. And now the double stomp, the coup de grace. And a moonsault once again. But he's not going for the pin. He's not going for it yet. He knows he needs to put one more big move. He needs to do something even bigger to keep Meadow down. When Gamo first arrived here in JOW, Meadow was one of the people who were not so happy to see him. Has he changed his mind? I don't know. But right now, he's taking a little nap right next to Meadow. Getting a little flirtatious. But not flirtatious from James Meadow. Planting Gamo. 1, 2, 3. No! That was it. That was over. But Gamo, that is why he's undefeated. Super kick to the knee. Once again, going backwards. And plants Gamo. Head first. Punch, dodge, kick to the midsection. Caught. Elbow, strike, kick, punch. And from behind, elbow strikes. Ow, I just hit my funny bone. But not so funny is Meadow Gang. 1, 2, and 3. No, again kicking out. 2.9. Standing moonsault. What will it take for Meadow? What will it take to put Gamo down? Sweeping the leg. But look at this, rolling up. El Gamo. 1, 2, 3. He stole it. That's what Meadow has done his entire JOW career. Stealing wins just like that. That is why I called him greasy earlier on in the night. That grease ball. James Meadow defeats the undefeated streak of Gamo. It was a very brutal, physical, very close match, but
Here is your winner, James Malcolm.
the way Meadow had to get the victory was cowardly. You've got to admit it. But one way or another, he is a victor tonight. But one more time tonight, it is next week, the Royal Kingdom Tournament 2022. Make sure to tweet out your promo on why you should become king or queen of JOW. Use the hashtag JOWRKT on Twitter to tweet your promo, and you've got a chance. You've got an opportunity to become king or queen. Up next, El Gamo's friend, Meadow's enemy, Husky Gemini, takes on the briefcase holding Liam Aldridge. Maybe?
25
There
pounds,
he is.
Hustler Harris.
Hustler. Husky Harris. Husky Geminiza. Gemini? Husky Gemini is making his way to the ring already. Already halfway down the ramp. We had to cut some of that entrance. He was taking a little too long to make his way down to the ring, but he is there. He's made it. It's a miracle. And he's going one-on-one with the richest man in JOW, the briefcase holding Liam Aldridge.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 242 pounds, Liam!
Aldridge rose above the revel. I can't speak. Liam Aldridge rose above the rubble. He became briefcase holder. He became the most dangerous man for Architects World Championship reign. And anytime he wants, he can cash out beauty in for a chance to become world champion, just like Natasha Hemme did last week. I still don't know how to pronounce Hemme's name. I should probably find out. But just like Natasha did last week to become women's JOW champion, Liam Aldridge can do that anytime within a year. But bell has rung. Here we go. Very different clash of styles. Very different men in this one. We've got the rich, wealthy, gorgeous, handsome, beautiful, rich. Did I say rich? Did I say wealthy? Did I say briefcase holding? Liam Aldridge taking on the grungy, probably homeless, OnlyFans subscriber. But nobody subscribed to his OnlyFans. I heard he's got one. He's got zero subscribers, of course. Popeye's eating. Husky Gemini, who's currently getting his arm ripped clean off of the meat, right off the bone. Just how Husky likes it. I wouldn't be surprised if he ate his own arm. I mean, he doesn't know how to run in a straight line. We learned that at Rise Above Rebel. While he was trying to figure out what way's north, Liam Aldridge was climbing straight up top of the ladder, becoming briefcase holder. And look at that face. A face that nobody else can have anything like. I mean, it is one of a kind. Huskies, the Gemini family would love to have a face like that. But right now, he kind of missed that one. But he got the suplex. It worked out in the end in Aldridge's favor. And now picking up the bigger man, planting down across the ropes. You could argue this is Husky's biggest singles competition opportunity since arriving here. I mean, he's going one-on-one against a briefcase holder, very possibly a future world champion. Biggest opportunity in Husky's career since debuting at Born for Glory. Which, of course, he crumbled at Born for Glory. So this could be the biggest win of his career. And look at the power, look at the strength. That is why we always count the abs of Liam Aldridge when he comes down to the ring. He is strengthy. He is pound for pound the strongest man in JOW. He's tossing around Husky Gemini like he's a biscuit. Oh, look at that power one more time. Now trying to center the Husk. Gemini's 1, 2, but not enough for the 3 tonight. Not quite yet. Pulling the hair down to the mat. Caught in the leg. Did Husky. Husky can get into this one right here as he picks up Aldridge tosses Aldridge headfirst into the canvas. Cross body. That is one of Husky's greatest moves. Can he get the pin off of it? He can't. Okay, he's finally pulling him close to the ring. Wasted a little bit of time there, though. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. That might have been all if he just didn't waste that extra second trying to center Liam Aldridge in the ring. But looking for the senton flattening, pancaking Liam Aldridge into the canvas. That's got to be all. 1, 2, 3. No! Aldridge with his shoulder up. Only a 2 count for Husky. Crowd wanting them to fight forever. They may do just that. But look at that. Aldridge taking out the knee, taken out. Husky Gemini, as he's about to set up the elbow driver. Neck breaker. Too close to the ropes, I think, there. One more time with the elbow. Kiss the elbow. Drop the elbow. And stock the elbow. Knee into the face. Missed that time, though. Husky gained to his feet. Not for long. Drove in. Side first. Ribs first. Into the knee. Kick to the midsection. Glorious DDT. 1, 2, 3. No. It could have rhymed. Husky ruined what could have been great. But we know Liam Aldridge has more in the tank. We know what he's capable of. That right there is what he's capable of. That might be all. 1. No, only 1 count. Where did that come from? From Husky. He was down and out only a couple seconds ago, but now out at 1. Aldridge may not know where to go from here. Or maybe he knows exactly where to go. He's gonna go with the inside out planting. 2, 3. Liam Aldridge stands tall over the carcass of Gemini. The Huskosaurus Rex goes extinct by Liam Aldridge. But looking back at some of these highlights, and in the end it was out right there. Liam Aldridge standing tall. And just like last week, he's ready to cash in the deposit into the mouth of Husky Gemini. The deposit has been set in. Liam Aldridge is climbing his way to the top. Up next is Cody Storm taking on Raymond. Cody Storm, the #1 contender after that Battle Royal for the 5-star wrestling champion. Raymond has just finished dealing with Chancellor himself, trying to get back some wins after those straight 2 losses in 3 stages of hell. Speaking of Raymond, here he is, making his way down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 271 pounds, the Punisher, Raymond.
Raymond making his way down to the ring. Raymond. Of course, he did just have those 2 losses to Chancellor for the 5-Star Wrestling Championship. He lost in the steel cage. He lost in the submission match as well. Can Cody Storm defeat Raymond, or will Raymond get his redemption, get his punishment in on Cody Storm? Here's Cody's. No.
From Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 270 pounds, Cody Storm.
Cody, owner of NWF, our partners over at NWF. I believe they have a pay-per-view coming up. Make sure to go check that out. Immediately following when you check out our pay-per-view, which is probably the same day at the same time. So come here instead. Or go there. Support NWF either way, because they've got some great things going on. They've got sponsorships here and there and everywhere. They're trying to sell you teddy bears. They're trying to sell you some... I don't know what else they're trying to sell you. This is... Yes, Combat Mania, I believe, is their next pay-per-view. It may be the biggest pay-per-view of the year, if I'm not incorrect. But someone else who owns his own promotion, or at least did at one point. Raymond. Look at that! Flipping like a phoenix. 1, 2. That is some very great, very high risk flying that I am not used to seeing from Raymond, to be honest. But it's great. He's able to do it. He's all around great, is Raymond. And doing stuff like that tonight is going to be what it takes to defeat Cody Storm. But right now, Cody Storm powering up Raymond. Center of the ring. He grabbed the arm, once again powering him up. Saito, I guess that would be called. I don't know moves. I just call them one thing when they're something else. I'm not Hunter. I don't know the name of the move that's somehow different to the same move. I'm telling you right now, Canadian Destroyer is the same thing as a red, whatever it's called. And you can't tell me otherwise. Which is also the same as the Paddlemas Sunrise, which is also the same as any other kind of sunrise, except the actual sunrise. It's not the same as the King Destroyer. But you might be going for a Canadian. No, he's not going to do the special thing. He's not going to make this cool and work out. He's going to get the Samoan driver instead. He's going to give him a knee right to the face of Cody Storm. And he's going to go for the pin. 1, 2, not a 3. Not yet, not enough for Raymond to defeat Cody Storm. I thought that sign said "throw me a stinky." It said "throw me a shirt." Makes a lot more sense. I'd bring a sign to a wrestling show that said "throw me a stinky." But Raymond going for the pin. It almost looked like a F5. Throw me a stinky in the crowd. Those two have the same sign. That's fine. That's great. That's ideal. Now these knee strikes, I think I know what he's going for. We've seen this on Exhibition Game Shifter between Gwen White and we've seen it quite a few times actually. Colliding into the apron. Does Cody Storm. Speaking of Game Shifter, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. The biggest exhibition pay-per-view event of all time to date of history. We had the inaugural Tag Team Championship match down there. We had the Women's Championship, the Men's Championship on the line as well. Along with, this is the word I was looking for, 10 other great non-title matches. Another knee right into the forehead of Cody Storm. Raymond has been dominating. As I said that, Cody turns it around, quite literally. On the top rope, awaiting Raymond to get to his feet. Two fists meet the face of Raymond. And now looking in, the submission hold away from the ropes, unless Raymond can get his foot on the bottom rope back there. But in terms of the front of his body, away from the ropes. But that's okay, he's going to elbow his way out of this one. Missed the kick, dodged. What a lariat. Clothesline down. Raymond. And ooh ah. Ooh ah ah. Monkey man. Raymond. Into the turnbuckle goes Raymond. And Cody Storm with his greasy ass haircut. And now Raymond turning it around on Cody Storm. But too close to the ropes. The ring awareness of Cody Storm for sure. Oh, but look, stealing a Cody Storm move. Zade. And now trying to get a pin off of it. What better way to get a pin on Cody Storm by using his own move, but only a 1 count. That's a message sent to Raymond. You want to use my move? It ain't gonna work in your favor, my friend. But that punch might. Going back to the top, maybe looking for another move. So, but no, a frog splash, turn around mid-air. Landing it. Fist in the face. Looking for the finish. Looking. And getting. The crossroads, 1, 2, and 3. Raymond gets the victory. What a big W. What a big W. For 10% off. NWFshop.com. What a W for Raymond tonight. Looking back at how Raymond got that victory. It was a close fight. Cody almost had one, but Raymond on top. The Punisher with a much needed victory after those 2 losses to Chance. And now the time of punishing begins. And this week, whenever exhibition is happening, I don't actually know at the time of commentary. But there will be the 3rd match between Fallen and Dragonheart. This time a tables match. Who will get the better record on the other? They're currently 1-1. Who can get the second win of the trilogy? And up next, right here tonight, it is Natasha taking on Kelsey with Brian Azar ringside. This is the first time we're seeing Natasha competing since becoming JOW Women's Champion. Kelsey for the first time since, unfortunately, coming up short, almost becoming Women's Champion last week. And also Brian Azar after becoming the W against James Meadow. last week as well. First, you have the not champion. Nearly became champion, however, last week. You can see the lanterns. It's spooky, it's smoky, and it's Kelsey Azrael time. As you can see, Brian emerging from the dust, emerging from the smoke, emerging from the shadows.
One fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Brian Azrael from wherever she wants. Kelly Azrael.
Kelsey Azrael. She's from wherever she wants. And that is for sure how it works. That is valid. That, my friends, is undisputed. I don't know why I stole a line from Adam Cole, baby. But I did. Kelsey, what a win it would be. What a derail of momentum it would be if she can defeat Natasha just a week after becoming world champion. That is Kelsey Azrael, her opponent, the champion, the Glory Royal winner, the former briefcase holder. She has done everything there is to do in JOW in the matter of months. And what a quick rise to the top it's been. And she's got the biggest sword in the game in the women's division. Nobody has a bigger sword than Natasha, and we had a big conversation about swords last week with Alex Hart, who we discovered had a very small sword, much smaller than Natasha. But there is a pyro. I missed the actual part, but that's okay.
From New York, the women's champion, Soul Man, Natalie H.
Natasha. Not Natalie. Natasha. She has the gold around her waist. The fans are saying, "Oh yeah," as they ram into the barricade like Kool-Aid Man. And Natasha. The odds are stacked against her tonight. Brian Azrael is ringside. But she is women's champion. She has defeated the odds these past couple months. Really. Ever since leaving Diecast, standing out on her own this new season, she has done everything in a record-breaking time. She's gone from winning the Glory Royal to becoming women's briefcase holder at Rise Above a Rebel, and then becoming women's champion, cashing in successfully that contract, the contract to become champ, to defeat Elizabeth Griffin. Why are they so loud? Ever notice? These matches are louder. But that's fine. Brian Azrael. Maybe that's just Brian on the outside. Whining. Seems. And now, doing her thing, doing her stuff. As Kelsey picks her up. Knee strike. Takes down women's champion. What would it mean if Natasha were... Hey, whoa. What a frog splash right on top of the head. It connected almost. Even more damage. Why not? Let me do the frog splash on your neck, says Kelsey Azrael. Look at that suplex landing on top of the head of Natasha, sorry. Stretching the face, grabbing the eyes. She's gonna do whatever it takes to become to defeat the women's champion, just like she defeated the former women's champion Tony Saturo. As women's champion, Natasha will have the opportunity to decide. I thought maybe she was looking for the Claymore early on, but Kelsey caught her. It's not looking great for Natasha. It's not looking great for the new women's champion, but it's looking real good for the Israel as she climbs to the top of the mountain, rises above, setting up for the crossbody. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Almost out of 1. What a shocking victory that would be for Kelsey Israel. After that three-way match last week, we're looking for the Tombstone Pile Driver. Super kick out of nowhere. Natasha got right back to her feet, got hit with this super kick, and now getting pummeled with some shots, some strikes, and now face first into the turn of buckle. Turn buckle. There's my guest commentator, Dog. And Black Mass. 1, 2, 3. She did it. She defeated the women's champion.
Here is your winner, Kelly Azrael.
What a win it was for Kelsey Israel. As she stands tall, looking down on everybody else. But it's time for the main event of the night. Is the Landmark Championship on the line? Arguably the greatest Landmark champion of all time. Edward Jackson, I was reading something, sorry. Edward Jackson, arguably the greatest Landmark champion of all time, taking on the current and dominant Landmark champion, Daniel Holmes. Not, oh God.
And is for the men's championship.
Seems like I meant to say Jackson Daniels, not Daniel Holmes. Here's Edward, the man who created the Landmark Championship in the first place. The first ever design of the Landmark Championship was designed by Edward Jackson. He went on to become the Landmark Champion, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Landmark Champion. He ended up becoming Champion of 2021 with that Landmark Championship reign. And he's been a multi-time Landmark Champion. He wants to get one last time. He wants to pull a Cody Rhodes, and he wants to become Mr. Landmark. Edward, owner of Strong Rise Pro. Go check him out if you haven't already. They're doing some great stuff over at SRP. That's not about SRP, however. Tonight is about the Landmark Championship being on the line. Edward Jackson has to be focused after that loss against Ryan Basham last week. The teammate of this man, watermelon haircutted Jackson Daniels. And as he makes his march down to the ring, with the shades on, with the lights bright, the Landmark Championship around his shoulder, and the VIP Internet Championship in the back. He's the most dominant man in JOW and CXW. Every single W there is to W. He's got every title he wants. And he's not planning on dropping it tonight. He's not planning on dropping it anytime soon. He may become the greatest Landmark champion of all time if he can continue the reign he's had. He's brought it into the main event tonight. He's going one-on-one. If he were to ever be able to call himself the greatest Landmark champion of all time, you'd have to defeat the man he's going one-on-one tonight against. The man who currently holds that name, that privilege of being called the greatest champ. He has to defeat Eduardo Jacksano. This is a battle of the Jacksons. The better Jackson will become Landmark champion.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, Edward Jackson. And introducing the champion from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 318 pounds, he is the men's champion, Jackson Daniels.
And Jackson, Edward, about to face off. I'm gonna check something real quick, some stats. I lied, I'm actually gonna take a phone call while on commentary because I'm a professional. In the meantime, you can listen to the chat sing the ABCs maybe. That's my challenge for the chat. You have to sing the ABCs, A to Z, without saying the same letter twice, but you cannot say the same letter back to back. Same person can't say the same letter back to back. Or, no, the same person cannot say two letters back to back. It has to be someone and then someone else, and then they can go after that. But you have to say A to Z without saying the same letter twice. Go. Tope Suicida into the DDT. Did you do it, or did you just ignore me? I guess we'll find out, but right now, kendo sticks in play! This is Extreme Rules. Anything goes. And that may play a very important factor in this one. Right now, Edward Jackson. Forearm to the face of the watermelon-headed Jacksepticeye. And another weapon coming into play. Edward Jackson using these weapons to his advantage. He's got a bat. He kicked the bat out of his hand into the spear. That might be it. But he doesn't go for the pin. The fin pin. The finish of the pin-in. Jack to the outside, toe bait, completely missed. I mean, Jackson, well, I think he actually ducked under the apron, and he just allowed Edward Jackson to collide headfirst into the floor like a bird into the window. And now, I mean, Edward may have a broken neck after that one, colliding headfirst into the floor. It's not going to feel great. It's not going to feel very good. Chop, chop, back, hand. Another palm strike and a kick into the face. Got the sledgehammer. We've got weapons. It's all kicking off. This is your main event of the evening. Edward goes back in the ring. Wasn't working well for him outside. Some quick jabs. None of them were meant for Jack, but none of them connected either. Coho Baraka. That might be all. 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough for that final second count. But he got it. That's it. That's all. 1, 2. No. The running knee almost put it away. That's how Edward has won titles in the past. But not tonight. Not right now. Not against Jackson Daniels. Edward looking under the ring for a steel chair. Daniels just trying to get back to his feet. Edward setting the chair up into the corner. Kick to the face. Springboard caught by Daniels. But no, he got the bulldog from it. I'll give you a reason. And now, once again, Daniels trying to reverse, but into the bulldoggo. 1. No, only a 1 count. Still not enough to put away Jack Dan. We've seen Ryan Basham defeat Edward Jackson last week. But Edward, he's at the top of his game whenever the Landmark Championship is on the line. This may be Jackson Daniels' toughest challenger to date for that title. But he may be able to get it done still. Edward may not know what to do right now, and it may cost him. But it seems, no, it may indeed cost him. As Jack Daniels lifts him up, big punch on the jaw. Right on point. 2. No, not enough quite yet. Both men busted open, both men bleeding. This is physical. This is Extreme Rules. But only one man will walk away tonight. Landmark champion. Edward Jackson challenged Jackson Daniels for this title shot. Jackson Daniels accepted it. Jackson Daniels gave him the shot. Power bomb. That's it. That's all. 1, 2, 3. New champ. No. Jack Daniels stays in the match. Picking the leg. And now got this knee into the face. Kick to the midsection. Code breaker. Same place as the last time. No breaks. Nowhere for him to go. 1, 2, 3. Still your Landmark champion, Jackson Daniels. What a show, what a week, and what a week to come. That was your main event. Next week is a Royal Kingdom tournament. We have JOW exhibition shows to come. We have JOW exhibitions 1 year anniversary to come.
Still, men's champion, Jackson Daniels.
But that's next week. That's the future. That's later on. Tonight, look at the physical. Look at the brutality. Look at the damage dealt and the damage that was dealing to Jackson Daniels for him to retain that landmark championship. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you right here back Thursday for Royal Kingdom Tournament.
Hello, I am JOW's official artificial intelligence commentator. But you can call me Mary. I am so glad you stuck around to speak with me. I have something to show you. Quote by Jackson Daniels. I mean, why wouldn't people want me as king? Let's be honest, I would fit for a good king. What an awful promo, as agreed upon by the judges King Ninja and Queen Lisa Vega. This promo received the lowest score possible. It was so bad, he was even lower ranked than Louis Campbell. This means one thing, and one thing only.